What's up, everybody? Your buddy Hippy Vapes here, man. Making sure. There we
What's
go.
up, there?
There it is. Had to catch it that time. I got it that time. How y'all doing today? It's gonna be real quick. Fresh up for threes fixing to come on. I might step on his toes just a little bit. All depends on how deep I really get on this one. Now, caramel apple today. Caramel apple sounds easy. It damn sure ain't. I can tell you that. It ain't just a caramel and an apple. It just doesn't work. Okay. What I'm thinking of is that just waxy caramel sheet that you buy at Walmart. Buy you one of them red, yellow striped, like a Fuji apple, from Walmart, and wrap that sucker with that caramel wrapping, and that's a caramel apple, right? Okay, so the hard part about this recipe is getting the apple the right strength and the caramel to be that velvety, chewy caramel texture is what you want. And you want them pretty much, you want the caramel up front and the apple still present, but not very strong. And then after the caramel starts fading away after you vaping it, that apple lingers a little bit longer. That's what I'm trying to get at. What's up, Anonymous Vapes? Hell yeah. All right, so I've got a bunch of damn caramels. The main caramels, should I say, in my book, for a beginner mixer. Okay. Now I've got flavorings up here that I probably had for maybe 4 years, and they're still good. Okay. Now, caramels, if you watch like Wayne Walker from DIY or Die, he has so many videos talking about the differences between caramels. And I took note back then, which was, 2015, 2014, whatever it was. I took note of him talking about his caramels. And there's two kinds of caramels you can get. You can get your hard crack state, which is like a candy, okay? Uh, or you can get the chewy caramels, like the little square caramels. You know what I'm talking about? Well, so you got to there's a big difference in the taste. Of course, the caramel squares have a lot of texture, just like the hard crack steak caramel does, because like Werther's Original, for instance. Okay. Now, Werther's Original in my book could really go either way. Caramel candy from the Flavor Apprentice. Let me put it on my camera so I can see what the hell I'm doing. There we go. Caramel candy from the Flavor Apprentice. You notice I got HC written right there. That means hard crack. Because that reminds me, every time I pick up this bottle, I see the HC, and I know that that's a hard crack style candy, that flavoring. Okay. The other really, really good and tasty caramel to buy for a beginner, if it'll focus. Let's back it up a little bit. It's Caramel Original is what it says. Now you notice I got HC next to it as well. Caramel Original is like a hard caramel candy. Both of those are really good mixed together, even. All right, another caramel. Some people, now this is old school now. Some people hate this flavor, and some people love this flavor. When this flavor came out, everybody freaking put it in their recipe. You name it, everybody. And that's salted caramel from Flavor West. There you go, salted caramel, Flavor West. Everybody used this in their daggone recipe. That is a soft crack caramel. This is your chewy caramel. Okay. All right. Then you've got, oh, Flavor West Butterscotch. You notice it says HC and SC on the side. This is a kind of in between hard crack and soft crack state. So, butterscotch is a good additive to a caramel to give it that texture and that brown sugar note that's in a really nice velvety creamy caramel for a caramel apple, right? Now, a lot of new mixers probably because Flavor is a little bit expensive on the pricey side, but they sell them at Bull City Flavors for they're not that bad. And this is one that I would highly suggest and recommend to everybody, and that's butterscotch from Flavor. That is a really, really nice butterscotch. Uh, they all need steep time. Caramels, butterscotches, and such need steep time. At least 5 to 7 days steep to get a general idea of where that caramel apple per se that you're going to make uh, goes. All right. Now, the caramel part. I've got 4 damn versions that I've been playing around with for a week since last week. Okay. From version 1 all the way up to version 2. Then version 3 turned out to be the caramel part. Okay. I was trying to figure out, okay, wait a minute. I used old school ingredients. I used new school ingredients. Um, the apple's not strong enough in this one, so I bumped the apple up a little bit. In this recipe, I'm using Fuji apple from Flavor Art. Fuji apple. That's the only apple I'm going to use because I want that tart, bright, juicy apple. All right, that's the only apple I'm using in it. So it's going to be a simple recipe. I'm going to read off a couple of the recipes that I did, how I started this journey out. All right, the first caramel apple, I started out with butterscotch from Flavor West at 1%, caramel original at 2%, Fuji apple at 1%, salted caramel at 2.5%, and a little bit of sweetener, 0.5% of sweetener. Well, don't write that one down. Because that one, the apple wasn't strong enough. After the caramels and butterscotches started blending together, they basically overpowered that apple and it almost came non-existing apple flavor whatsoever. So, all right, version 1 down the hole. Don't get me wrong, you can still vape it. It's just not my favorite. Version 2. Okay, well, I'll keep everything, but I'll raise everything up and add a little something. Oh, I forgot to grab that. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Right here. Bavarian cream from the Flavor Apprentice. Bavarian cream. I'm using Bavarian cream to be an emulsifier or a blender kind of. Blending the caramel and the butterscotch and giving it that smooth velvety cream at the end. Okay, so the Bavarian cream, I added it on this recipe at 0.5%, caramel original at 3% this time, Fuji apple at 1.5%, salted caramel from Flavor West at 2% instead of 1%, and sweetener at 0.5% again. So it's 7.5% flavorings. Well, number 2 is not bad at all. I've been vaping that. The apple's where I want it. All right. It's not forward. All right. Now, if you've ever tasted Fuji apple, let me get back to chat. If you've ever tasted Fuji apple, then you know what I'm talking about. What's up, Galaxy? What's up, David R? All right. I mixed up some of your lemon meringue pie, and I was just vaping the stuff with pure pleasure. I heard that, man. Was that the one with the salubarone in it? Salubarone flavor in it, or was that the one with just the old original lemon meringue pie? I got two recipes of that out. One of them uses citron meringue from Salubarone. 27 here in Virginia this morning. Cool 50 now. That gone. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 54 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 60 degrees. Enjoy your weekend.
Well, gee, thank you, Alexa. I will. Elvis in the house. Hell yeah, man. Burr, too damn cold for me, man. Hell yeah. All right, let's get back to this Bavarian cream. Bavarian cream is like my Swiss Army knife. It's a good flavor to have in your arsenal. You'll use it a lot. Jungle Flavors has it. It's a really good Bavarian cream as well. I've just always used Bavarian cream from TPA, and I know how it tastes. And when I mix, I know what it's supposed to do to my recipes. That's why I use it more than Jungle Flavors of Bavarian cream. Just preference. Uh-oh. There we go. Lost camera again. That gone. There we go. All right. So, version 2, not bad. Not bad at all. Still needed a little work on it. So I went, version 3 was the caramel part, because in version 2, the caramel, I was having problems with the damn caramel. It's not that, you know, velvety, silky smooth type of caramel that I was looking for, that I wanted, you know? So I'm like, well, hell, man, what could I do? I don't have that many caramels and that many flavorings. Of course, I've got, you know, uh, daggone regular caramel TPA, but I don't want to use it. You know what I'm saying? I got that caramel beret from Saluba, which is badass. And I actually am thinking about using that one in this recipe I'm going to mix up today, because that flavoring, which you can't get in the States anymore, you can only get it overseas. You hear me? And I love this one. It's a really nice soft cracked caramel. It's almost like a one shot, but I like adding it in to recipes. So I'm going to add a little bit of, like, maybe 0.5%, maybe even 1% of Salubarone caramel beret to this recipe. So I'm going to stack them over here. I'm going to use caramel beret. I'm going to use caramel original, caramel candy. That's 3 caramels right there. I'm going to use, let's see. I don't know if everyone has, I know everyone has Fuji apple, so I'm putting it over here. Bavarian cream is over here. So that's 5 flavorings. Now, which butterscotch do you think we should use? To give it a little brown sugar note and all that. Now, version 4, let me talk about it real quick. Version 4, I went a total different route. I took out all the Flavor West ingredients, and the butterscotch, I switched it from Flavor West butterscotch. I used Flavor's butterscotch to give me that brown sugar note, and I used Flavor's caramel with caramel original, Bavarian cream, Fuji apple and sweetener. And that one tastes, I swear to God, I don't know where I'm getting it from, but it reminds me of an RY4 double tobacco. It actually tastes like a RY4 double, which is kind of weird because there's no tobacco in any of these flavors. So where in the hell is the tobacco coming from? Go figure. I don't know. So for all sakes, I'm just gonna put salted caramel in this one because most people have salted caramel. And if you like salted caramel, good for you. Hopefully this one will work. All right. I'm gonna hit create recipe on LR real quick. Let's see here. Caramel apple. Oh, I forgot the A deck on it. Hold on. Version 5. Oh, make it up, make it up. I'll get there in just a second. Hold on. Ah, come on, cat. All right. Man, my computer's messing up big time. All right. I'm going to do a 15 mil tester again because, you know, I'm trying to get it right. It's always a work in progress. And this is what every new mixer needs to know. You know, you don't just come up with a recipe, you think 2 ingredients might do it, but it just doesn't sometimes. You can't just put a caramel with an apple. I mean, if you can, shoot, show me. To get the kind of caramel apple that I'm wanting. Okay, I've got that all set, and we've got like 6 or 7 flavors over here. That gone. Why so many damn flavorings? Ain't that many. Let's see here. Caramel puree. It's staying 1.5. I'm gonna go down to 1 because I know it's a creamy, creamy caramel, and I am gonna look for it. See if DIY Flavor Supply or DIY Flavor Shack might have it. Because if they got it, I'm dang sure gonna order it. I got money on my card now. It's on. Hell yeah. All right, Caramel Original. Caramel Original, I'm going to use it at 3%. Okay. And caramel candy. Come on, pop up. Caramel candy, where you at? There you are. 13,000 recipes caramel candies in. You see what I'm saying? So you could really use all these flavorings in other recipes. It's telling me 2% on caramel candy. I know this is hard crack, so it's got alcohol in it. It needs steep. So if you knuckle test this, which I'm not going to do because then my tongue will be all messed up. It's pretty strong. I'm just going to put it at like 1%, the caramel candy. Salted caramel. Salted caramel. I'm going to use it at 1.5. Nah, 2%. 2% salted caramel. That's a lot of caramels. 3 caramels. 4 caramels. That gone. Where's the butterscotch? I thought I had the butterscotch over here. No, take the salted caramel out. We're going to use, I guess, butterscotch from Flavor West. I think that's what we'll use for our butterscotch. Take the salted caramel out. Butterscotch. Flavor West. Butterscotch. We're going to use it only at 0.5%. Seriously, I know you're looking at me, what the hell's he doing? That's not nothing. Well, that brown sugar note's all I want. Fuji. I'm going to use it at wait a minute. Fuji Apple Flavor Art, 1.5%. Because I've already tested it. I know the apple's right where it needs to be. Bavarian cream. Using it at, let's see here, 1%. And I'm going to leave the sweetener out of this. Yeah, man, yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave the sweetener out of it. All right, now let's get back to chat. What I miss, what I miss. Oh my God, there's a lot of people in here. Sitting here talking to myself. Let's see here. I think I only had Capilla Meringue, but it was great. Hell yeah, man. Different butterscotch, and butterscotch ripple's good. Oh yeah, butterscotch ripple's really good. But it's got that ice cream note that I don't want in this caramel apple. What's up, Graham? What you up to, man? Odin, David? Hell yeah, man. Yeah, long time no see, man. I heard that. Let's see here. Been experimenting butterscotch recently, and I love it. Yes, yes. Now, butterscotch is right up my alley. I'm getting up in age, man. I love them butterscotches. Carry butterscotch candy around in my pocket if I had them. Hint, hint to my wife if she ever watches this video, which I doubt. All right. Now, I got it all written down now. Let's see here. Let's save that recipe real quick because I'm curious, man. I'm really wanting to mix this up. Where's it at? Version 5. There it is. Do I need anything else? Let's hit save and just see what we got here. All right. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ingredients. This bitch is going to be caramel heavy. So and like I said, caramels take time to steep. They really, really do. So it's hard to really judge a caramel off the shake and vape. It's really hard. You got to give it at least 5 to 7 days just to get a general idea. Most caramels and butterscotches take time to steep. Some of them taste really good off bat, like salted caramel, caramel flavor, butterscotch flavor, butterscotch flavor west. It's not bad right off the shake, but it's a little stringent. That is a cold. This will be a cold dunker because we got did I take salt? Yeah, I took salted caramel out. Okay, never mind then. It might not burn your cotton your coal too bad. So it might be coal friendly. We're gonna find out. Get this off of there. Turn my scale around. Gonna go to old school. Old school in it. Watch out. Alright, I won't be able to see the chat for a sec. Let's see here. Right, David. Right, you're right. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to put sweetener in this one. I'm going to leave all sweetener out of it because I think it's got plenty of daggone sweetness going on with it. All right, gonna drop it down old school. Old school again. One out. All right, give me a 15 mil. Can't believe version 4 turned out almost like a freaking RY4 double. And let me cut my fan off before it drives me nuts. Fresh 03's on right now. Sorry, Fresh. I don't mean to be stepping on your toes. I'm just working on the recipe, man. Y'all can watch it later. Come back to it. All right, let's see here. Move this over and down some so I can read the recipe. All right, Bavarian cream for a 15 ml bottle. We're needing 0.15 grams. It's only going to be a couple of drops. A little lower, good enough. Tear it out. Next up, we need Butterscotch Flavor West. Almost added this one. All we need is 4 drops in a 15 ml. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be 0.08. Yep, there we go. All right, next up, we got Caramel Original. Caramel Original, we needed 3%, so that's 0.47 grams. Close enough. All right, tear the scale out. Next up, we need Caramel Beret. My favorite. This is what's going to set it off. I'm for real. Y'all ain't got it. Y'all damn sure missing out. 0.15. This gives it the best daggone soft, velvety caramel. 0.15. With that perfect butter note to it. Oh, that butter in this. So damn good. All right, caramel candy. 0.16. And we probably could even leave the caramel candy out, to be honest with you. But I'm going to add a little bit. I'm going to add 1%. It's going to be 0.16. Just for the hell of it, you know? Experiment. Have some fun with it. There we go. All right. Fuji apple. Using this at 1.5%. There we go. So it'd be 0.23 grams. I'll go in a little over. That's all right, man. That is all righty. Now I'm doing for 15 ml, 1.71 grams of PG. Oops, went a little over. All right, 6 drops of nicotine. Shake that stuff up, man. See, I keep mine in a little 30 ml bottle. That way it's easier for me. 4, 5, 6. Bam, that way I ain't got to wear gloves and getting on me. And then fill this bad boy up to right where it starts to curve right there. Hell yeah, man. Get my handy dandy mixer. Watch out. Don't go crazy up in there. Let me get back to the chat. Where's chat? Where's chat? There's the chat. There's salted caramel is good. Yeah, salted caramel, man. That is a good one. But there's some people out there just don't like it. I love it. It's a really, really nice one, man. Soft crack caramel. Get that eye contact. Man, I'm hoping. See, right off, I can taste the apple right off the bat. That apple's really, really strong when you first mix it up. Because like I said, those caramels and the butterscotch to give it the texture and velvetness, whatever, you know, it's smooth and let me get this off here. Here we go. Let's try it out. I already know the apple's going to be real up front and present where I don't want it to be. But after steep, it will be. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right now, it tastes like there's all you taste is the apple. That is it. You don't taste hardly anything else at all. And it was kind of discouraging whenever I made those 4 versions up last weekend. I said, well, that's right. They need steep. So steep. Be patient. See, I can taste, uh, it's not really a flavor, but it's a mouth coating in the back of my tongue. It's coating my tongue, but there's no flavor because that apple is strong at 1.5% Fuji apple, and that's all you're tasting. It's getting like I said, a week steep. Now, let me put caramel apple on here so I damn sure don't forget because I got like 4 other bottles that say salted caramel on them. Where's my pen? I mean, says caramel apple, different versions. And this is what it takes to come up with a good recipe. Trial and error. Caramel apple version 5. Daggone. Today's date is 11/2. Belated happy Halloween, everybody. All right. So now I got version 5. And I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm going to sit it in my little tray over here. And it has to sit there for a week. I'm not even going to taste it anymore, except for finish this off what I got on here and maybe answer some questions in chat. Why is your chat being messed with? I didn't know it was being messed with, brother. Yeah, it tastes like there is no caramel whatsoever. Now, you can end up muting your recipe out too by using too much of one thing. If I dropped anything out of this recipe, it'd be the caramel candy from TPA. I'd drop it out, leaving the caramel original. Well, see, I don't know though, man. I'm gonna have to single test those caramels again. Just those 2 flavor apprentice caramels. One of them tastes exactly like a Werther's original, and I can't remember if it's caramel candy or caramel original. The original kind of makes me think, well, that's the caramel original candy. Werther's original candy is what I'm thinking of. Werther's original. That, real velvety, creamy caramel candy. I love that candy. Later, Graham, man. Have a good one, man. Uh, I'll go ahead and, well, I'm going to hold off on making this recipe public. You just, if you rewind the video, you can see the ingredients, and I said how much I was putting in a 15 ml bottle, but you can change the amount of bottle on the LR, and it'll, of course, make it so you can make it and try it. Uh, After a week, next weekend, I might talk about it. Uh, Another recipe I was trying to go for, remember, was a damned old pumpkin pie. Screw a damn pumpkin pie. I am not messing with it. I just do not have the flavorings I need for a pumpkin pie. What up, Chrono, man? What up? I ain't heard from you in a while. Odin in the house. What's up, Odin? Uh, so screw a pumpkin pie. I ain't gonna do it, man. I'm missing some ingredients that I definitely need. I need pumpkin spice, and I don't have that. The pumpkin flavors that I only have 2 of them, and neither one of them are working right with me a good pumpkin pie. So screw a pumpkin pie, I ain't making it. Caramel apple, it's getting tougher than I thought it was going to be actually. Um, so that's how you mess around with recipes, try to figure them out. Um, you know, it's not hard. It's easy, man. It's easy. It's just getting the right caramel, the right apple, the right amount of percentage, you know. All us mixers that are on YouTube that share our recipes and try to help you out, we're doing all the hard work for you, trying to help you out, make it easier so you don't go out and just, hell yeah, Chrono, yeah, I need that damn flavor. I got some money, but I've got it already spent on something else I'm working on. Yeah, if I had the Hanson pumpkin pie, man, that'd be one of the first ones I'd grab. Your pie recipes are great. I think you have definitely mastered the art of pie liquid. David, I don't know, man. I keep changing my pie crust up. On the pumpkin pie, I took the biscuit from Jungle Flavors and I added what was it? Uh I think it was some hang on, I can't even remember now. Sugar cookie for a little graininess and a little butter. I keep playing with that one too. Yeah, this one's damn sure gonna have to steep. Now let's see here. What did we do last week? Apple pie, wasn't it? Yeah, it was apple pie. Let me pull it over here. I was tasting these yesterday. They've been steeping um since I see here. They've been steeping a week now. All right, let's go over how they taste now. You know, because I had version 1, 2, 3. I think I posted them all over the damn place, man. I have 4 apple pies here, man. Let's pick. Let's see here. Let's pick version 3. Since I kept, as you get higher, you're changing things around, try because you know what you're missing, you know where it needs to be. If you like cinnamon, definitely add just 1 drop of Flavor West cinnamon. 1 drop for a 30 ml bottle. 15 ml, it can get a little spicy. Version 3 is kicking it. Version 3, I'm getting that really nice butter note, baked apple. The cinnamon is just perfect. The crust is right on par. Version 3 apple pie really, really nailed it. But you got to let it steep for a week. Yep, these are steepers. Oh yeah, this one's good. I'm vaping that some bitch tonight. Where you at? Come here. You're on the vape line. Let's see. I got my holy moly, which is holy RY4 caramel tobacco. Mm-mm-mm. Hell yeah, that's in my lineup tonight. Caramel apples off the table. It's got to steep. I got a recipe I'm working on. I'm remixing. Spitting seeds, mixed berries. Because I got a bunch of new flavors in. So that one's in the works. A good mixed berry recipe for you people out there that like mixed berries, your new mixers. Oh yeah, this one's steeped out just perfect. So that cinnamon is just right on point. It's blended really, really well. The apple filling, the apple, the beryllium country apple. Oh my God. That's nice. That's really, really nice. Maybe even I might add a little sweetener to it. It needs a little sweetness. Maybe add some pear to this instead of sweetener to help with texture too and juicy it up a little bit. A little pear from Flavor Art. That's really, really nice. Nice, nice apple pie. All right, man. Working on the caramel apple, everybody. Working on it, working on it. I'm gonna get y'all a good recipe and then I'll share it and talk about it. But I wanted to talk about, your hard cracks, your soft crack steak, caramels and butterscotches, what you can blend them with. Now, Flavor knocks it out of the park. I don't think everyone's given a Flavor caramel a good rep. It's a good flavor, in my opinion. It's a little weak, but it's a good flavor. And paired with the butterscotch from Flavor, I'll spit it out in a minute. Duh, duh, duh. Butterscotch flavor mixed with the caramel from Flavor. I mean, just perfect. Caramel at like about 2%, butterscotch about 0.5% from Flavor. Good, good mix right there. But hope y'all like that. Um, I've been vaping my strawberry cheesecake a lot lately. I still need to release my blueberry custard cheesecake recipe. I heard that crawling there, man. That's in my lineup too. I got to make me another bottle of my best blueberry cheesecake ever. You can go to Bull City Flavors. I used the VSO blueberry. Um, Swaggy Shane put my video from my best blueberry cheesecake on the website, so you'll see it as soon as you go to the website and start looking at flavors. My video is down there. I'm so proud of that. Shout out to Vape and Swag. VSO Flavors, man, check them out. Got a kick ass blueberry, man. Kick ass. Hell yeah. Well, y'all have a good one, everybody. And until the next time, I will see y'all later. In the meantime, y'all have a good one. Peace, love, and harmony, everybody. Y'all stay cool. Stay out of trouble. Keep calm, collective, man. It's the holidays. There's some crazy son bitches out there. So watch your back. Don't get run over by the old lady in the shopping cart. Hell yeah, man. She'll run your ass over in Walmart. Won't even look back and say, hey, fuck you, anything. Ah! See y'all later, man. Y'all have a good one.